boys, the top 10 must-have cards list. This list is getting better and better. I think some of the top-end cards are pulling away, and we have a lot of cards. Honestly, there was a lot of people that were fighting for this top 10 list that I thought could have made it. So there's like really 15 elite cards in the game, but this is the top 10. If you are looking to spend a lot of coins, looking to get the best cards in the game, I think these are some of the best cards you could buy right now. But if you guys are enjoying videos like this, gameplays, anything Madden, make sure that like, hit the subscribe, and let's just jump right into number 10. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. So at number 10, I do got the brand new, I wouldn't say brand new, but the final team of the week drop, which was like a week and a half ago at this point, Kevin Byard. This card is amazing. He is 95 speed. He's not the tallest DB in the world, which is like really his only negative, and I guess the man coverage, but in a zone-heavy meta game with the 95 zone and also 85 hit power, he's a great tackler too, at 85 tackle, and 94 play rec on top of the 95 zone. The reason why he has to make this list is because he gets 0 AP pick artist. I personally do not use him anymore because there's a lot of AP, but I do think if you want to spread out your AP, maybe you can't afford some of the top end cards that do get discounted AP, then Kevin Byard's perfect. You could throw him in the slot with pick artists. I know everybody wants to have KOs on their outside guys and their safeties up top, but in the slot, pick artist works perfectly fine. You can get a lot of great picks right there. Even if you're blitzing him at times, they get a lot of like D-line picks, or we call them D-line picks, but it's really just like a pick bounced off of them. I think Kevin Byard is a perfect card in this game. Really, really good, and gets one of the best discounts. And actually, 0 AP pick artist, I think he's the only one in the game that actually gets that right now. At number 9, I'm sorry to sound repetitive. A lot of you guys who watch these videos, you guys know I don't put like a top 10 out here, and then once they're in the top 10, I remove them. These are my current top 10 cards every 2 weeks, so the same card could be in here multiple times. This is more of reassurance of me telling you, please have Justin Tucker on your team. Honestly, I think he's like a top 7 to top 8 card in the game. I think most people should have him, but I think the repetitiveness of me having him on the list, I dropped him down here at 9. But 96 kick power is the highest in the game. There's also a kick strat card in the game. If you are building a God Squad, there's a kick strat card in the game that gives +4 kick power. You can get him up to 99 kick power and never have to touch your kicker for the rest of the year. The kick accuracy, it doesn't matter. That's all a skill gap issue, you know? You don't miss it if you're good at kicking. He also gets abilities to help you slow it down as well. Justin Tucker will win you games. I've hit as far from the 47-yard line. You know how crazy that is? 47-yard line. Most of the time you start at the 30 because people kick it in the end zone. You barely need any yards to get 3 points on the board. That is awesome. I mean, it's kind of bad for the game. You shouldn't be able to hit that easily, but you know, that just shows you how valuable this card is. Now we move over to number 8, where we got Malcolm Jenkins. I know he's a little bit on the slow end. 94 speed, we're starting to get past those days. We have 95 speed receivers, 96, and even 97 speed receivers in the game. Malcolm Jenkins is on the slower side, but abilities will always be king in Madden. Also, I forgot to mention on Kevin Byard, he did get really good theme teams, and the same thing with Malcolm Jenkins. Eagles is arguably the number 1 theme team in the game. I think the worst you could put them is at number 3, depending on what you want to argue. But ability-wise, this is the reason why he's so valuable, boys. 1 AP mid-zone KO. The best ability in the game on defense is 1 AP mid-zone. You can have it on your corners, your outside corners, your mid guys, your user, your up-top safeties. That's where people throw the most. That is also the biggest reaction area. And it also lights up on almost every throw near the player. So that's why people like it. It helps with the reaction time. And he also is a little bit taller, 6 foot right there, 92 zone, 94 play rec. Malcolm Jenkins is a very good card, especially if you're building the best theme team in the game, the Eagles right now. Boys, for number 7, I actually am just going to throw both of them at the same number because they are basically carbon copy of the same card. They are both 6 foot. They are both 95 speed. Obviously, Marlon's a little bit worse. He doesn't have the agility acceleration, but the reason why I want to include him here as well is because Darius Slay is 3.2 million coins right now on Xbox, and Marlon is, I think, 380K or 400K, one of the two. He is amazing. Marlon Humphrey is an amazing corner in the game. Gets the exact same ability discount. Both of them get 2 AP mid-zone. Honestly, Slay should have been better. He should have had 1 AP mid-zone. He's a 3 million coin card, and he gets the same discount as Marlon. They're both 6 foot, 95 speed. They are going to, I promise you guys, I've played this game a million times. They are going to play the exact same. They are going to play the exact same unless you're in a theme team, obviously Lions or Eagles for Slay. But Marlon also has some argument because he gets one of the best theme teams. And Ravens, too. I think both these guys are must-haves, but basically being the exact same card, I'm going to throw them right here, both at 7. So at number 6, we have Carlton Davis, and if you guys watched the last time we did this video, Carlton was the number 1 card on this list. I actually do think this card is still amazing, but just like we mentioned earlier with Malcolm Jenkins, the 94 speed is kind of nasty. Unless you're running Lions or Buccaneers, which I still think Lions is the top 3 theme team in the game, you really are on the slower end. For me, I'm not running Lions, but he's still a must-have card. But I will say with 94 speed, I feel like that you cannot play him on the outside. You cannot play him up top. You probably got to play him in the slot if you are using a God Squad. He is 6'1", which good height. Great stats across the board. But you guys know he gets still arguably the best, still the best ability stack in the game, really. Pick Artist for 1 AP and Mid-Zone KO for 1 AP, boys. He gets both of those. Obviously, he's on the slower, and that's really his only negative. If this card was still 95, 96 speed, he'd probably still be the #1 card in the game, but I still think he's a must-have. He still has a lot of value just because of the abilities alone. At number 5, I'm actually throwing quarterbacks on this list for the first time ever. I do want to also include RG3 in this tier because I can't compare 3 cards on Madden, as you guys know. But Josh Allen and Michael Vick and RG3, they all now, since we got that AP update midweek, get 9 AP, meaning they can fit Master Attack, Gift Wrapped, and Gunslinger. That is all you really need on a quarterback. All the other abilities are really extra on top. Master Attack's the most broken ability. Gunslinger's obviously Gunslinger. We need that. And then Gift Wraps to make so there's less RNG in the game. You're not dropping random balls. The reason why I value these 3, Mike Vick was very popular in the MCS. RG3 is very popular in the MCS. Josh Allen also has been a lot of people's quarterback. He is statistically is amazing, and he also has like the fastest release in the game. The only annoying thing with Josh Allen is he sometimes points and does annoying audibles sometimes, but it's not as bad as like Lamar Mahomes. But I think the top 3 quarterbacks, you got to have one of those 3 right now in the game. Those guys are all elite. If you watch any competitive Madden, those are the only guys being used right now. They're all the top dogs in the game, and I think it's pretty easy to see. Number 4, boys, we got that man CJ2K. I think CJ2K is an amazing card. I know I had him below Carlton Davis on the last list, but I'm moving him still above him because I think Carlton, 94 speed, is falling a little bit. We've gotten some cards way faster than him on the offensive side that kind of neglect the abilities all the way, but I still think CJ2K, 97 speed. He obviously gets every theme team being a top 100 card, meaning if you have a 40-40, he's a 99 speed running back. The only card in the game that could possibly hit that right now at the running back position. McFadden is the second fastest, and you can only get him to 98. But you can see 94 change direction. This dude, I mean, you guys, I don't know if you guys have tried him because he is a little bit on the expensive end, but he is amazing. I promise you guys this card is very good. I don't know if he's worth all the coins in the world if you don't use your running back enough, but I think if you give your running back the ball at least 5 times a game and you have coins, this is the guy to get, man. He is amazing. So at number 3, I've never done this before. I don't know if you guys are going to like me including this on this list, but I feel like I have to. I think this is the worst rank season when it comes to rewards out of all the seasons. I think Warren Sapp is in... I wouldn't even use him. I don't even think he's the best D tackle in the game. But Isaiah Simmons, I would definitely prefer over Washington, and he's the easiest one to get of the 3. I think you have to get like 2,900 points. There is a week left, so this is a reminder. It ends next Friday, I believe. So I guess, or I think it's next Saturday. So I'm recording this on Saturday, so you have 6 days by the time you're watching this video. Isaiah Simmons is going to be the best user in the game. He is 6'4", amazing height on him, boys. 95 speed, and also gets every theme team in the game, boys. Every theme team in the game. He also does get amazing zone, amazing power. His block shed is 80 and is also I always forget IBL stands for. I forget what it stands for, but it does have to do with block shedding. It's a 79. I will say the run game in this game is absolutely garbage. I think you'll be fine regardless. And also the 95 change of direction. You will see right here, though, he doesn't have a discounted ability. Oh, they fixed it. They actually did fix it. Never mind. It wasn't showing at first, but mid-zone KO for 1. Mid-zone KO for 1, and then you can go ahead and get your Lurk Artist for 1 AP. I believe he has 86 jumping. Doesn't he? Yeah, he has 95 jumping. Isaiah Simmons is the best user in the game, boys. There's no question about it. Please go grind for him. If you're above him, say if you got Darnell Washington, I think it's worth tanking. I'm going to be tanking myself. I think getting Simmons is the best option to get right now in the game. This is just another reminder for you guys here. Now we move over to number 2. I mean, 97 speed is 97 speed. This card is so affordable for how good of a card he is, too. 370K. And you could have got him for free at the end of the playoff battle pass. For whatever, field pass, whatever you want to call it. He's free at there. There's a fantasy pack at the end, which a lot of you guys probably have already hit by the time you're watching the video, and you probably already have him. But 97 speed is insane. He also does get Chiefs, which is a top 10 theme team in the game. And if they make the Super Bowl, only going to be better and better. Obviously, that's coming later tonight. We'll see if they end up winning their game. But 97 speed, amazing stats across the board. He's not under 90 in any stat, and all of his catching stats are ridiculous too. You're not running abilities on wide receiver right now. You're just really building super quarterbacks, so those don't really matter. But Xavier Worthy, I think he's wide receiver 1 pretty easily in this game right now. At number 1, I think Derwin James is the best card in the entire game. There's really only one negative about this card, and that he does have 85 man. I think if you are running man on him, though, I don't know why you would run man on him. I don't think you should ever have your... cover 0 is not very good in this game at all, in my opinion, with the motions and everything. You don't really see a lot of cover 0. If you do, it's mixed in like 1 out of every 10 plays, right? You have to be unpredictable. But I don't know why 85 man for the the short times you will man him up. Say if he's your user or whatever, and you want to man him up on a running back, he'll be fine there. I don't think it's a big issue. I do think 96 speed, though, is elite. 6'2", he's 97 hit power, 95 zone, 95 play rec as well, and then ability-wise is the reason he's here, boys. 0 AP mid zone. He has by far the best discount in the game. 0 AP mid zone, and if you want to pay for it, you can also get the 1 AP or the 2. I think it's 2 AP. You got to pay 2 AP on it, which is with the pick artist, which it kind of sucks. He would have been even more broken if this was a pick artist instead. But at the end of the day, you could just run mid zone by himself. I think he's the best coverage guy in the game. He's arguably the best user in the game. I probably would move him. I'm going to be moving him back up top safety once I get my Isaiah Simmons. But for now, he's user 1, he's safety 1, he's card 1 in Madden. All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure to comment down below how many cards out of this top 10 do you guys have right now. I'm enjoying Madden so much right now. I love the cards. I'm actually enjoying the AP update too. It's not too many abilities, but we have the perfect amount, so if they make a bad read, we got the KOs. The quarterbacks feel amazing right now in the game too. Let me know how you guys are enjoying. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.